More questions. Mike and Monty. Go ahead.
Mike Muller and MikeMuller.net. Mark, you made some intriguing comments last week talking about your future and everything like that. First off, has anybody given you a phone call? Because I talked to Jay Fry, and he said he might want to give you a call because he said anybody in the garage area would want to hire Mark Martin. Have you thought any more about that? I'm sure you have, because that was pretty intriguing about 212 and all that.
Yeah, that did stir up some stuff. Just letting that little out did stir some things up, and you know, just having the time of my life, and I've learned a lot since 2007. You know, when I decided, you know, to get out and do something different, and it's all in fun. You know, the most important thing is that you know, getting to go to the racetrack and work with Alan and those guys on the 5 team are, you know, that's incredible, and I'm going to do that for a good while yet. We'll see. We'll see. I do want to stay involved in racing. There was a time prior to 2007 I thought maybe I would like to go crawl under a rock or something. You know, this is my life. I've done it for over 35 years, and the people in it, in the sport, this is my life, and I'm going to be around for a while. And but you know, it's a long time away, and we'll just see. We'll see what happens. You know.
Final question, Monty. Go ahead.
Monty Dutton, Gaston Gazette. I was sitting here and I heard you answer the question about the All-Star race, and this all of a sudden occurred to me. A few years ago, when you won the All-Star race, and we asked the normal question about the world's shortest race to the world's longest race, you said something that was absolutely true at the time. You said that there's not going to be any difference anymore. It's going to be 600 miles of races, the same style. And that's, I don't know, 5, 6 years later, 4 or 5 years, that's absolutely not true anymore. I mean, it's not a crazy 600 miles. Why is that? Is it the car? What has changed? Because what you said then was absolutely true, but it's not true now.
I don't know. It's amazing how things do change, and you know, and cycle around. You know, the racing on the racetrack has changed in ways, and in some ways we don't wreck the cars as much as we did 4 years ago. But then, you know, on the other hand, you know, some crazy things do happen. So, you know, the racing has changed so much, and part of that is because 40 cars are almost all the same speed. And now when the green flag comes out, or on the start or any restart, you have to fight for your position just like you would at the end of the race. And so from a driver's standpoint, it's more intense than it's ever been since I started driving in my whole career. The racing is, because lap 1 and every single restart is like a green-white checkered. You have to fight for your position, because if you let one guy get by you, you will, and then you get going better, you will regret it, because it's really, really hard to pass them, because you're not 0.4 of a second faster, you're 0.04 of a second faster, and that's not enough to drive around the guy. So, you know, this is evolution, just like everything else, and NASCAR has evolved to 40 cars that are so close in measure that you know, that the racing has changed, and it won't ever, I don't see it ever changing back to a more comfortable style of racing.
Mark, thank you very much, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you, guys.